As I said, my name is Erin, and I've just been joined by Koh-Dee.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, so well.
Koh-Dee, you were one of the earliest guests that I had on this program. I was getting a little bit nostalgic
That's so
earlier.
lovely.
Spoke to you probably about 8 years ago
Yeah,
now.
I think
Yeah.
I was about 16 or 17.
And you were just getting ready to release your first EP,
True.
which is called Don't Forget.
Yeah.
And do you have that? You
Yeah,
have that
it's here.
tattooed on your hand. I see it in photos every now and again. And you've done a lot over the years since then.
Yeah, most definitely.
So you've made music for yourself over a
Yeah.
range of different genres.
Yeah.
You've also made music for video game soundtracks.
And that was also thanks to you for helping me get my first job too. With the Crack Crusaders case, that's great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And like advertising
Yeah.
soundtracks and stuff like that, which is really amazing.
For sure. Well,
Yeah.
like Tasmania.com, the website for our state, I was able to get a fair amount of my music onto their videos advertising for places to go, places to eat, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And as well as a Brighter Still Leavenworth farm, my song Feelings was advertised on, I think, TV as well as the
Nice.
website and socials.
Nice. And you also offer like production and engineering services to people as well.
Yeah,
You
most
know.
definitely. Yeah, I'm a music producer, audio engineer, composer, DJ, rapper.
And how does it feel to work over sort of so many different genres and purposes?
Refreshing.
Yeah.
Very refreshing. I don't want to have to be doing the same thing every time, each day. I want to be able to have my experiences kind of cater for a wide range of people and artistries, and it makes me feel fresh.
Yeah. Now, you have grown up down here on the Eastern Shore,
Yeah.
spent most of your life there, but you did depart recently for Byron Bay. Spent
Yeah.
about 10 months up there. What took you up to Byron?
So I started studying a master's degree of creative industries with a large focus on music production at SAE,
Yep.
the Creative Media Institute. Yeah, and it was fantastic that at campus there at Byron Bay, I was able to live at the Arts Factory and kind of like traverse over through my bike 20 minutes. And I had access to these studios just most every weekday. I could just go in. I just had to show them that I knew how to use the gear, and I did the first day. And then they were just like, all right, cool. I could just bring in my friends. I could record with them, just make music, and they wouldn't know any different. You know, it was just work. It was music.
Yeah, cool. And you lived a bit of contrast, didn't you?
Yeah. So
Living in the tent.
Yeah,
And
living
then
in the
working
tent.
in the spaceship.
It was so good. It was so amazing. Although I did prefer the community at the Arts Factory. It's like the jungle dwellers, you know.
Yeah.
The Arts Factory is a hostel that's kind of built amongst a forest. It's so cool. So I had, your bunch of hippies, which I love, and the surfers and the yogis, the people practicing yoga all the time. A whole bunch of artists everywhere. Everyone was so creative and so loving.
How did you find the sort of the mix of collaborators that you encountered up there?
So easily. I just
Yeah.
lived with them.
Yeah.
We would wake up and have breakfast together, and then all of a sudden, because it's a hostel, there'd be maybe 250 people living there on a regular basis. So then maybe 50 new people would come in and out nearly every week. So you have a lot of introductions, a lot of people asking you, where are you from? What do you do? Hi, my name's Koh-Dee. I'm a music producer from Tasmania.
And they're like, "Can I work with you?"
Yeah.
So you're back home. So
Yeah.
obviously you finished what you were doing up there.
Yes, well, actually, I'm exiting
Oi.
early with a graduate diploma
Yeah.
instead of my master's degree, so then I can continue to travel.
Yeah.
Because, I was getting some funding from the government in order to help me with my studies.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna quit the academic stuff for now
Yep.
and go travel and make music.
Yeah. Well, why not?
Yeah.
You've got to strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah.
So you're actually not here for very much longer.
10 more days. 10 more days. And then I'm out off to Southeast Asia with my partner, and then France. And then hopefully somewhere like Spain. I feel like that'd be really cool. Maybe Japan. But yeah, I'll be away for about a year. Or
Yeah.
probably, long term. I always want to come back to Tasmania to do Tassie tours.
Yeah.
About 6 to 8 weeks a year.
Yeah.
I want to come back and see friends and family and see artists and friends, just make music.
And I assume you'll be working while you're traveling as well.
Yeah.
You won't be able to put the tools down.
No, never. I'll be continuing my music production business all around the world, just with my laptop and my headphones, but also having studios I can come in and out of if I need. Although I've been finding like the expensive equipment in big studios, you don't really need.
Yeah.
It's nice to have the experience and to kind of work in them and to play with their fun toys, but after a while you just start to realize like it's not really helping to create the art. It just kind of allows more different tools to use.
Yep.
But yeah.
Cool. Well, we are here tonight because you've just released a new single. We're going to play that in a few minutes. We're going to leave it a little bit longer. We're going to go back into the past now.
Yeah.
Because I saw a photo that I took of you and Hannah Dillon, who was a guest vocalist.
Yeah.
When you came into the studio like 8 years ago. And it got me like, oh, all nostalgic. So, and this appeared on your debut EP.
Yeah.
Don't forget. It's a song called The High Road featuring Hannah Dillon. So can you take us back to this
For
song?
sure.
Are you still capable of taking us back to this song?
Most definitely. So I remember finding Hannah at Rosny College when we were both studying there. I was in the second year, she was in the first year, and I was just making music producing, and she like became a friend quite quickly. And I showed her this beat, and I was like, "Hey, Hannah, like check this out." And she was like, "Yeah, that's dope." And she started writing for it in our lunchtime break and finished the song in half an hour. And then my buddy, Lewin Sims, we got into the studio, he helped me record it, got a microphone up, and it took us about an hour and a half to lay down the vocals after just recording it. So, fast.
How do you feel about like these earlier songs? Do you still think about them?
I
Do you
still
treasure
listen to them. I
Yeah.
was listening to them today in the car on the way here. Like, I love my music. It's fantastic. I'm about to start a new playlist. Thinking about calling it "Do You Miss Me" or something like that. On Spotify, and then just sharing it everywhere of my own music and artists that I work with as well.
Yep.
And just trying to popularize that.
Yeah, cool. All right, well, yeah, let's head back in time. Some older sounds from Koh-Dee. This is The High Road featuring Hannah Dillon on Edge Radio.
I remember all the ways you woke up next to me, but now it just makes it harder to breathe. The tension and chemistry between you and me, the way you used to try not to grit your teeth, the look you gave me as I said we were down. We weren't impressed with mom or dad or anyone. You used to say that love was for the weak, but it just made it that much easier to get to sleep. You took the high road and said hell no. It wasn't easy a choice to get the halo. Your mom and dad had faith in their baby girl. Confused, what do you mean? And I let go. You took the high road and said hell no. It wasn't easy a choice to get the halo. Your mom and dad had faith in their baby girl. Confused, what do you mean? And I let go. Had the choice to make it out alive, but you turned around and said that's not my life. You ignored the signs of things I told you in December. All your hard work was a distant thing to remember. Up and down, inside out, what are we talking about? You brought me to my knees more times than I can count. I thought of all the times we have shared, but didn't really think about how much you cared. Show concern for the first time ever. Your smile represents your hurt from forever. It makes it hard to look you in the eye. I look down at the ground just to say goodbye. Remember you, remember me, remember together. The past is the past, but you don't have to forget her. Memories are memories, and we can't change the memories for anyone or anything. They'll always be a part of me. You took the high road and said hell no. It wasn't easy a choice to get the halo. Your mom and dad had faith in their baby girl. Confused, what do you mean? And go. You took the high road and said hell no. It wasn't easy a choice to get the halo. Your mom and dad had faith in their baby girl. Confused, what do you mean? And I let go.
You are getting Sleep In Sounds on Edge Radio, 8 till 10 on Sunday mornings, 2 hours of ambient experimental music and sound for you to sleep into.
You're listening to Edge Radio.
Living in a dream, no concept of reality, but that's not how it's supposed to be. Come close to me, if life ain't what it seems, taking all that comes to me, nothing really comes for free, so I'ma keep standing on my feet. I know that I fall, but I will never grow, I'ma stay strong, feeling my defeat, but these days they always seem to get away from me.
Get away from me, and our realities, they'll drift together forever in time. Just you and I, our curiosity took us away, it seemed, and our realities, they were never incomplete, oh incomplete.
The sun is dawning while the children yawning. We getting money, baby, feelings harmless. Every time I say I love you, no I didn't. Every time you say you love me, you was pretending. Give and go, I didn't lose. Different women didn't choose. She told me that she wanted me, I didn't listen. I was busy cooking in the kitchen. Reality change, I'm doing things. She's all in my brain, it's still the same. Her love is insane and it's a shame. She loving my slang, she feel the pain.
Forever in time, just you and I, our curiosity took us away, it seemed, and our realities, they were never incomplete, oh incomplete.
On Edge Radio 99.3 FM. Up first there, we heard from Koh-Dee, a song called The High Road featuring Hannah Dillon from the EP called Don't Forget. And there at the end, more Koh-Dee, a song called Reality, featuring appearances from Zena Mohammed, Lavelle Mann, and Joey Capitano. My name's Erin, this is Edge Radio, and I have Koh-Dee in the studio with me.
Yo.
And you mentioned that song, Reality, was your first international collaboration.
Yeah, most definitely. The Lavelle Man and Joey Capitano are both from LA.
Yep.
And then I got together with Zena when I was studying with her at UTAS.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yeah, I want to get some rappers from America. So I did.
Did it take long for you to rope them in, or did you just like approach them and they were like, yeah, sure?
I think Lavelle Man started following me on SoundCloud, and I might have had a message or two. And I sent him a message. I was like, do you want to collab then? And he was like, yeah, I've got a friend. He's a producer. We can record tomorrow or like very soon. So they did.
And you mentioned as well that the beat for this was inspired by a video game.
Yeah. So the background music I made for Reality was inspired by Undertale. The game developer Toby Fox, he developed the game himself, plus also the game soundtrack, and I thought it's really cool, and yeah, totally inspired me.
So I know that you're interested in doing game soundtracks, but what's your like actual game development skills like?
Whoa, not good. I can develop music into games. That's about it.
Where does your interest in soundtracking video games come from?
My love for video games. Like growing up with my brother, he showed me the Nintendo 64 when I was about 2-3 years old, and like the Game Boy, I was playing Pokemon. It was just nostalgic.
You've moved through now. You don't always have guest vocalists on your music, and you move through a bunch of different genres. So where are you focused at the moment, would you say?
At the moment?
If you find it possible to focus on anything.
Most definitely. At the moment, I'm focusing a lot on dance music and hip-hop and rap.
Yep.
So I really want to be making dance music that makes us dance, like 128 BPM, this next track that's going to play. As well as the rap and hip-hop stuff I've been experimenting with lately. I really love getting my stories and ideas and feelings out and portraying that to an audience.
Yeah. So you've just released your new single, which is called Come a Little Closer.
Yeah.
Take us through the development of this song. You've used a vocal sample?
Yeah. So,
is that something you do often?
Yeah, sometimes. It really depends. If I just kind of use loop cloud-based systems to find samples and loops of music that may inspire me to create an entire track around. And this one in particular, I just wanted to make a dance track. And I was just experimenting. I found this kind of cool hook, this vocal sound. I was like, yeah, that'll do. That sounds great.
And then you built it around that?
Yeah. Well, the whole song actually only took me about 3 hours to produce, and then maybe an extra 2 hours to mix and master on top of that, and about 2 weeks to overthink it all. Be like, do I want to add in my own rap? I don't know. Do I want to change parts of it? Nah, it's fine.
So you're happy with it?
Most definitely.
So it sounds like it's come together pretty quickly. Are you working on anything else at the moment?
Yeah. I have around 14 to 15 unreleased tracks that have all been mastered, which I've got to plan to release of each 5 weeks. Around every 5 weeks I'll be releasing a new track. I'm producing more at this time. I wrote some lyrics for a rap song about 2 days ago. Always producing.
You never stop, do you?
Yeah, no. I'm working with this really cool artist from, is currently working at the Den. His name's PJ.
Yep.
If anyone knows him that's listening now, this is the homie PJ. He's a great dude. I'm working on his music too.
Yeah. And are you excited to just meet a whole bunch of new people while you're away traveling?
So much so. I just want to connect with people, see what they're making, see what their ideas are and how they're feeling, and just vibe.
Make a song, move on to the next person.
Yeah. Or if they come back, that's cool too.
But yeah, I think that's a way of keeping it fresh, isn't it? And always like constantly learning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, wow. Now I noticed that I have seen your name on a few lineups around the place over the last couple of months, like sort of DJ nights and electronic music nights.
Yeah.
Do you have anything coming up before you leave?
No. My last gig was at Multiverse, which is a cool little festival in the forests of Tasmania.
So if people want to see you playing, they'll have to catch you in Southeast Asia or something.
Yeah, somewhere around the world. I'll be doing my Tassie tours and coming back. But until then, I'm not sure. I'll just play where I'm at.
Amazing. All right, Koh-Dee, it's actually been such a pleasure to chat to you over the last 8 years.
Yeah, likewise. For real.
And see you achieve so many of your goals.
Thank you.
We're going to listen to your new single now, Come a Little Closer. Is there any last words that you would like to say about it before we press play?
No, but there's something I'd like to say about the Tasmanian music industry and the community. It's just beautiful. Keep on doing what you're doing and keep on pushing it out there. You guys are doing amazing.
Thank you, Koh-Dee. This has come a little closer on Edge Radio.
Come a little closer, babe. Come a little closer. Come a little closer, babe. Come a little closer. Come a little closer, babe. Come a little closer. Come a little closer, babe. Come a little closer.
It's that everybody, it's that everybody, it's that everybody, it's that
Come a little closer, come a little closer, babe. Come a little closer, come a little closer, babe. Come a little closer, come a little closer, babe. Come a little closer.
Listen to Edge Radio for all your Tassie music needs.